All right, this is video directions for World History 1.07. This is the second part. So now we are going to be going over the actual project. You have your planner done, which is this should look like this. We have, so you should have some stuff written in there, have some pictures on the whole planner should be filled out, have some bibliographies on your planner. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come over here to the paperclip, click on that, and you're going to go to the project template. You click on the project template, and you're going to get a template, which, just like the first thing you ever do, you're going to go ahead and make a copy. So click File and make a copy. Rename it like always. Let's put your first and last initial, so it makes it easy for me to know whose it is. And now there's a template, so I close out the other template. So I would have your planner open at the same time because we're going to kind of jump back and forth between the planners. But remember, this project is basically you're going to create a slideshow now that you're going to play and record, and you're going to talk over like you're doing a news event on all those questions that you were asked. So the first thing that you need to do is anything in red that I've put in red, you do need to delete. So as you're going through, make sure that you are deleting those things out. Look and see what I'm suggesting, then delete the stuff out or change what it is, change the color. But there you go. So first off, choosing a background, all you need to do to choose a background for your slides or for the slide would be to come here. You can choose a color. You can go theme. You can do custom. You can always choose an image. So if you have an image, let's say you have an image on your computer, you can choose any image you happen to have on your computer. So if you want, let's say the fire, we'll do that. And what will happen here is that would become my background. And you notice it is on there. There's a picture on there too. If I want to move the picture, you can see that that's back there. If you do not like my picture I put on here, which is fine, you don't have to like it. You can just click on it like that and push backspace and it disappears. And now you can change things up however you want to do them. Add a good title, make sure your name's on it, and then head to the next page. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to need to go through this and change out the job of the person you picked. So I'm going to look on mine. When I wrote it down, I wrote Archer, right? So I'm going to all I got to do is copy that. I didn't copy it all. That's okay. I'll fix it. I'm going to paste that in there. And then all I need to do is I'm going to highlight this and I want to center it. So I'm going to click the alignment, center it, make it bold, and then probably kick it up a couple notches because I want it big. Nope, I want it bigger than that. 24. Boom. Okay. So now we have archers. Now place the pictures you've chosen. Remember, we went and we made a copy of the picture, correct? So you should have your picture right here. All you have to do is do an alt click, copy it, then jump back over to your project, click on the project, paste it, drag it wherever you want it, and then you can make it bigger. So now you have your picture. Then remember, always make sure, remember, most news stories have very little writing. Most news stories are, they're talking about the pictures or the video that's being shown. So when I have archers up here, what I'm thinking is normally the scroll is on the bottom of the screen, not on the top. So what I'll do is I'm going to get rid of this and I'm going to move my scroll down here. I'll go ahead and delete this out, right? Or the brief description. This is where you put your picture, you got to write the description. So I would treat the Archer and description as like the scroll that you see at the bottom of news stories. So at the bottom of the screen, you're going to want to put whatever information you have that you're entering, okay? So here, what I would do is I probably would get rid of this, backspace that out. I would take my Archer thing. I would hit enter, give myself another space. And now, because I'm going to do a little bit of writing, I'm not going to go so high on the, we're going to go down to 12. And then what I'll do is I'll jump back over here. I'm going to get my rewrite of the information I found. I'm just going to get the stuff that I rewrote. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it in. So if you've done the planner, all of this should be a very simple project of dropping your pictures in, dropping in what you've planned out, making it look nice, and being ready to do your video. Once you're ready to do your video, you're going to go ahead. All you're going to need to do is go back to the beginning of your slide, push the present button when you're ready to go. But first you need to watch the video on how to do a Screencastify so you can start your Screencastify, then jump to the presentation. And then there you go.